Hey guys, so today we're going to be learning about how to critique an art piece and what makes an art piece good. Okay, so a critique, first of all, is when you look at an art piece and you decide whether or not you like it and what could be improved within that art piece. Okay, so we are going to be critiquing each other's artwork during the school year as well as others, so we're going to get some practice today with critiquing some famous art pieces from various different artists. So some things I want you to think of first in order to have a good understanding of an art piece itself. Okay, is I want you to first think of what was the intent behind the art piece. What was the purpose behind the artist making this piece? Okay, this is very important to have that understanding. If you don't have that understanding, you need to find more clues first, just like a detective. Okay, so art pieces also usually evoke some sort of feeling, okay, some sort of emotion, whether it's happy, sad, confused, or something that you really love about it. Okay, so it should evoke some sort of feeling. Okay, and usually an artist's feelings are connected to their art pieces. Okay, so knowing the history of the artist can be a big help in that factor too. And then subject matter. Okay, or the topic. Okay, what was the main focus behind the art piece? That's a huge clue as to what the overall picture might be about. Okay, medium also plays a big role. Okay, knowing what it's made out of can have an impact on its meaning as well. Like the last time we went to a museum, we saw this chair that was completely made out of toy cars and other found toys that were just kind of soldered onto the chair. Okay, so maybe that person's trying to make a point about recycling art, reusing, not wasting. Okay, so medium can play a big role as well in learning the meaning and the purpose behind the art piece. Time period is also a huge clue. Okay, so things in art change over time drastically. Okay, and it all depends on the politics that are going on during the time, what problems the people are facing. Okay, like the problems that we're facing right now with this whole virus thing, people are starting to become really racist, and racism has been something that's been all throughout history. Okay, and that's something that we're going to touch on at some point in the school year as well, but not right now. Okay, so like Black Lives Matter movement is something that's happening right now, okay, in our time. And a lot of people are making artwork based on that, okay, to show that we're all equal, we're all very important people, okay. So understanding your history, knowing about different cultures can also be huge in learning about what the meaning behind art piece is, what they're saying, because some cultures use certain colors, some use figures from history, okay, important people that made a difference, or rulers, people that they want to remember for a long time. Okay, so time period is a really big factor as well. And then symbolism is big too. A lot of art pieces are symbolic or have symbolic items within them. Okay, so like for example, the heart is very symbolic of love. Okay, the skull can symbolize death. Okay, lipstick in some paintings represent beauty. A flower can represent life. Okay, so every object or every color could potentially be symbolic of something. And then if you still don't know what to make of the art piece, what the artist was trying to say, another thing that is very helpful is to look at the artist statement, if there is one. Now, we've worked with artist statements before in the past, and what they do is they help you to know who the artist is, who made it. Okay, the title can reveal a lot about an art piece, or even tell you everything about an art piece based on a few words. Okay, it could be like, oh, okay, I see that. And then the statement tells us even more. Okay, it might tell us what it was even made out of. It can tell us the medium, tell us the time when it was made, but usually it tells you about the process of the art piece, what materials were used to make it, what problems they might have had along the way, or some extra information that they want you to know that they felt was important for you to understand. Okay, but even after all those things, everyone's still going to see art in a different way, because we all have different backgrounds and we all have things that we like and that we don't like, and we're not always going to agree on everything. We may not even completely see the art piece the same way that the artist had intended. okay? And that all depends on, the individual as well. So I want you to be thinking about these things. Go back, rewind this video if you need to, take some notes, and I want you to look at these art pieces in the virtual classroom, and I want you to think about what are some things that you noticed about these art pieces. What did you like? What didn't you like? What improvements do you think could be made to this art piece, if at all? And then I want you to write them in a Word document or an email. Send it to me in Google Classroom, ClassDojo, however you can get it to me is fine. I would prefer you try doing it through Google Classroom if you can. If not, ClassDojo is best. That way everything's organized and I can get to everything in the same place. I don't have to search a million different things for your information. But please make sure that you let me know your thoughts and answer these questions for me so that you can earn a ticket for a raffle for a prize, which I'm giving away every quarter. I'm going to be pulling a raffle ticket out of a jar. And yeah, and that person will get like their own journal with a record cover, or they'll get a kneaded eraser or a treat of some sort, or a prize from my prize box. Okay, so don't miss out. Make sure you get this work turned into me, okay? And have fun in the process. And I always enjoyed analyzing artwork and seeing, what I could discover about it, because each one tells a story, and each story is very important, okay? Especially to the person that made it. So anyway, hope you have fun with this, and we'll see you next time.